If you're catching the replay, give me that hashtag replay and let me just share some things with you guys while I do the base of my makeup for the day. So today is the first day this week. All right, I got home really late Monday night. I spent Tuesday morning trying to get my life in order and the house in order and unpack and doing that stuff. And I did a little bit of work, but not a ton. And then Ben proceeded to have Wednesday and Thursday off school. And so I don't even know what happened Wednesday and Thursday because that was crazy. And so today Ben is at school and it's my first day to sit down and just be like, okay, business. Let me take a look. Let me figure out what I'm doing. Let me follow up with customers. Let me look at my back office. Let me check on how things are going. It's my first day since I've been back from Punta Cana that I've really had the ability to do that. And so also coincidentally, today is, I'm assuming somebody has said hi by now and then I can't see comments. Why does my iPad hate me? Let me pull you guys up. Oh yeah, there's a comment. Okay. Let me pull this up on my phone so that I can read comments and respond. Also coincidentally, today is the anniversary of when I hit green 3 years ago. I hit green 3 years ago today. Good morning, Jess. Thank you for commenting. Say hi when you're here. Okay, I know it's a funky time. It's the middle of the morning, so the rest of you are probably going to watch the replay later. So tell me hi when you watch the replay. So this is what I want to share with you guys. All right, so I'm sitting here, and it's the anniversary of when I hit green, and I'm thinking about those early days of my business, and I'm also looking at my back office, and I'm going to be really straight with you guys. These are the lowest numbers we have had since I hit black status. The lowest numbers ever. And I say that with a smile on my face, and I don't say that to reprimand, and I don't say that to be like, wah, that's not my intention here. I say that because it's an unsettling feeling, but you know what? I'm also not panicked. I want you guys to know that I am not panicked about the numbers in my back office. Not even a little bit, okay? And this is what has brought me to this thought that I had, one of the most important things that can happen to you in your business, okay? I think one of the most important things you can do in your business as a leader, as somebody who's a developing leader, somebody who's growing a team, good morning. I think one of the most important things that you can experience in business and in life, honestly, is the struggle. And you're like, okay, I don't actually wish a struggle on anybody. I really don't. I wish for it to be smooth sailing, super easy, knocking out, check boxes in your back office and smooth sailing, never have a rough spot. But I'm going to tell you one of the most important things that can happen to you in business is to experience struggle. And I'm going to tell you why. All right, there's a few reasons why. Okay. Number one, I'm trying to pick which one to tell you guys first. One of the most important reasons, I think, as a leader, all right, and I'm speaking to people who are growing teams right now. If you are growing a team and you are currently experiencing a struggle in your business, here's why that's important. Because your team members are going to experience struggle. And if you can't relate to that, you can't help them. If you can't relate to feeling a struggle, you cannot help your team. Because how helpful are you if you have never had a bad day in your business? How helpful are you if you have never had a slow day in sales? How helpful are you if you've never struggled to sponsor and then had to learn how to sponsor? Like Michaela says here, you can't learn that way. You welcome the struggle because we learn through the struggle. Okay, if you're struggling to make sales, all right, this is a whole separate topic probably, is what to do when you're struggling. If you're struggling, you have to be actively learning. You have to be actively growing, right? The struggle does you no good if you don't try to grow through it. The struggle does you no good if you don't try to learn something from it. The struggle does you no good if you don't recognize, hey, this is where I'm struggling, so this is what I need to learn, and you start acting on it, okay? Or this is what I need to do, more so to speak, because Guys, I'm starting to get really shy about telling, being like, oh, well, you just need to do personal development. Because here's the thing. A lot of people are getting trapped in personal development. They're getting trapped there. They're saying, okay, well, I just need to learn. And so they go and they read and they watch videos, but they don't ever do anything. And that's not how we learn by doing in this business. Okay. So yes, personal development, but don't get so bogged down in it that you don't do the work. Okay. So that's a whole other thing. Point is, if you haven't experienced some kind of struggle, how can you help your team get through their struggles? If you haven't looked at your back office and been like, well, holy moly, those are the lowest numbers we've had in about 2 years. How do you know to get out of it? How can you tell somebody else when you're years down the line and you have a leader who's like, my back office and what's happening? And how can you stay calm and say, listen, I know that you're freaking out when you look back there, but I'm going to tell you it's going to be okay. And here's why. And let me show you what happened in my history. And this is what we did. And this is how we got. You learn here. Okay. The struggle should be welcomed because you are going to need to help other people through the struggle. Okay. The struggle should be welcomed because you are going to learn and you are going to grow in the struggle. You should look at where you're struggling. What is difficult right now? Okay. And how are you responding to it? Okay. This is a great opportunity for self-reflection. Okay. If you're freaking out, all right, and think about how you're taught, what are you saying about the struggle? Are you blaming? All right. Are you saying, oh, I'm not getting any sales because the kudos sucks and corporate hasn't given us any incentives? And are you blaming your struggle? Because that's a great point of self-reflection. You can think to yourself, you step outside yourself and say, I seem to be crediting my slow sales to everybody but me. That's a problem. Okay, that's a problem. Here's why I never blame my personal sales struggles and personal sponsoring struggles on anybody else. Because I can't control anybody else. I can only control my own actions. Okay, so if this is somebody else's fault, then I have given up all of my power. All of it. I have given up all of my power to other people if I am blaming my struggle on somebody else. All right. And I am not going to give up my power. I have the power to change my circumstances. I have the power to get out there and to make sales. I have the power to get out there and do what I need to do to sponsor. I have the power to make myself better. If I am weak in an area, I have the power to get stronger in that area. And if I'm going to blame corporate for my own personal struggle, guess what? That says that I am powerless. And I'm not powerless, you guys, and neither are you. All right. I hate when I wear black in lives, you guys. It's just like, it makes the contrast freak out. Okay. I'm just going to sit like in the dark in my office and that actually helps quite a bit. So welcome that struggle. Okay. First of all, welcome that struggle because you're going to help your team tenfold by experiencing struggle yourself. I'm going to tell you, I know some leaders who haven't really experienced struggle. Not on this team. I'm just saying in general. And this is a hard month for them and they've never experienced struggle and they are flipping their lid. Like you would think the sky was falling because they've never really experienced this struggle. I have experienced this struggle. So I'm not freaked out. I see a slow month and it does not scare me. It does not make me back down. It does not make me panic and it does not discourage me. Okay? Because I know that this month isn't over yet, number one. That's the first thing. I know that this month isn't over yet. I can look at low numbers right now and I can be like, shoot, we got 5 days left, man. Do you know what can change in 5 days? A lot. A lot. You can kick it into gear. You can put your party pants on. You can get going. You can get going. Okay, this is not over. We've got 5 days left. 5, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, 5 days left. Okay? So there's that. Second, I don't get discouraged because I know that some of my best months ever have followed the worst months ever. So I sit here and I'm like, well, this is crummy and it's a bummer, but next month is November and we have the power to make it the greatest month yet. Okay. The leaders I see who have never experienced a low month struggle that are panicking, okay, that are like, oh my God, that are panicking. They're making their teams panic and you can't help in from a state of panic. Okay, so welcome the struggle, my friends. All right, learn and grow in your struggle. So the first thing, the reason why we welcome the struggle, why it's the best thing, is because it's going to help you help other people. And here's how this applies to life. If you have never experienced hardship in your life, how on earth Let me back that up. I don't like the way I was saying that. I'm going to change my words. Whatever hardships, however big or however small they may be for us, that we face in life, they help us in turn be able to connect and communicate with other people. All right? It is not the end of the world when there are hard times. You take those hard times, you grow from them, and you channel them elsewhere. Okay? You channel them into helping other people. Okay? Every struggle you face is another tool in your toolbox to help somebody else. Every struggle you face is another tool in your toolbox to help somebody else. It's just another part of your story. Okay? And that's powerful. Okay? And when you stop viewing your struggles as weaknesses, when you stop viewing the hardships you face in life and in business as the end of the world and the sky is falling and how am I ever gonna whatever, you take back your power and you use it for good. Use the struggle for good, friends. Don't be defined by that. Don't let it be a problem. Okay? Stand in your strength and in your power and know that you're going to get to the other side, my friends. Okay? So that's the first part of this whole thing. Second thing, okay? We need to do a live, by the way, about the Liquid Foundation. All right, we need to do a live about the Liquid Foundation because I want to tell you guys something that's really important. And that is this, okay? This is an unchanging product. Do you know what changes all the time? Your skin. Okay, I could not wear this product when I was pregnant. It looked horrible on my skin because I was pregnant and my skin was horrible. My skin wasn't bad, but it wasn't the same as my always skin. Okay, I couldn't wear it. Now, and I can't wear it when my skin is super dry. I can't wear it in the dead of winter, but I can wear it right now, okay, when my skin is kind of even. Anyway, whole other live for another day. But just be aware that your skin is a constantly changing thing. And so that means that different products are going to work better at different points. But that's a whole other live for another time, like I said. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so the second part of welcoming, why that's the best thing that could ever happen to you. All right, I've already kind of said it a few times over, but you grow, okay? You grow as a person. Nothing good ever grows from constant happy times, okay? Michaela said it really, like she said it above, you can't learn that way. You welcome the struggle. We learn when we face brick walls. We learn best when we have to overcome, okay? So use the struggle, whatever it is, whether it's sponsoring, sales, a team, whatever, use that to help yourself get better, okay? Use it to reflect on how you're reacting to it. Become extremely self-aware. The more self-aware you are, the more aware you are of your thoughts, of your feelings, of how you're approaching stuff, the better you are going to do at improving, okay? That's hugely important, okay? We grow in the struggle. I learn more about how to talk to people. I learn more creative ideas to do stuff when I'm facing like, oh shoot, I need to. Okay. I also learn my weaknesses. And one of the best things you can do is learn and own your weaknesses because you're going to know how to get past them. I have forgotten critical steps in my foundation here. I forgot my setting powder. Necessity, the mother of invention. Yes, I like that, Lisa. Yes. Yeah. I think these are valuable months. I think slow months, weird months, hard months, whatever. I think they're valuable months. I like a great month. Don't get me wrong. Like when we crossed 200,000, I was like, ah! I mean, that was a fan-freaking-tastic month. All right, but I also welcome these months because it gives me an opportunity to say what's missing, what am I doing, how can I fix it, what can I do better, all right? And it also means that I don't panic when it comes again because I know that you get through it. You get through it, all right? And you grow from it and you learn from it, all right? Don't fight the struggle, embrace it. Learn from it, and also realize, guys, we still have 5 days left in the month. Okay, 5 days, is an eternity in our business. I have watched people rake in, over $10,000 in sales in 5 days. And when I say I've watched people, I mean I've watched you people. I've watched you people do that. All right? It's a matter of turning it on. So ask yourself, am I struggling? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, why am I struggling? What is missing? And then listen to your answer. Are you blaming other people? Are you blaming corporate? What are you blaming? Okay? Or are you taking personal responsibility? Because when you take personal responsibility, that's where your power lies. That is where your power lies, is in your own personal reflection, your own personal responsibility, taking the freaking horse by the reins and being like, I'm done. I am done struggling. I'm going to do something about it. What can I do about it? What else can I do to sell? How can I do this? Okay. 5 days is a long time. It's a long time in this business. I know a bunch of you got back from Punta Cana and you're probably like me trying to get your life back in order, which is what I've been trying to do. And this is my first day that I'm like, okay, like got this under control, whatever. So I'm taking today and I'm sending messages. I'm following up with all the people who bought from me last week before I left for Punta Cana. And I'm doing this live for you guys. All right. We're not done, friends. This is nothing to panic about. October is nothing to panic about. Stay cool, man. It's going to be fine. All right. This business has ebbs and it has flows and it has really high months and it has really low lows. And the only consistent factor is staying the course. Staying the course, learning through the struggle, growing through the struggle, embracing the struggle, because then you're going to be able to turn around. Look at me, guys. It's been 3 years since I hit elite. All right. It's been 3 years since I hit elite. And you want to know, actually, this is a perfect example. It's been 3 years since I hit elite, and I have never not hit elite. All right? I have always hit elite ever since I hit elite. And that's, to be sure, I am tremendously grateful for that. But you know what? It would be helpful if I had had some months that I didn't hit elite. And here's why. Because I would probably, if I had months that I had not hit elite, I would be able to better coach and better help my team members who might struggle to requalify elite, because I would have lived that struggle. Okay. If I had lived that struggle and gotten to it and seen the other side of it, I would be able to better help my team members who are having that struggle. But because I haven't had that struggle, it's sometimes difficult for me to coach through that, because I'm like, okay, well, you just do the things. All right. I don't have that perspective like somebody else maybe who has had moments where they're not qualifying elite and they get to the other side. So if you're having trouble maintaining elite, hear me. Strive to get through the struggle. Embrace that struggle and get to the other side, because you are going to be a powerful leader who's going to be able to coach and help other people who have that same struggle. Okay. One thing I can speak to, I can speak to not requalifying black. I can speak to not requalifying black for a very long time. Okay. And so I can say to somebody who's having trouble requalifying black, I can say, listen, keep on, stay the course. It's going to happen. It will come back. This is what I did. You just keep showing up. I can speak to that struggle because I've lived that struggle. If you are elite and you are having trouble maintaining, a common feeling you might want to do is throw in the towel. You might want to throw in the towel because, oh, well, whatever. No, you can't throw in the towel, because we need your struggle. We need your knowledge. We need your growth. We need what you are going to gain through that struggle. We need what you're going to gain from it, because you are going to be powerful and you're going to be able to train on that. You're going to be able to teach other people, hey man, I was there. Now I maintain consistently and it's great, but this is how I got to the other side. Dig deep and learn and grow, and don't throw in the towel in the middle of the struggle. Okay? You don't sell stock when it's low. Okay? You ride it out, you learn through it, and you get back up. Okay? And you're going to be super powerful in your knowledge. Okay? Because once you get to that place where you are consistently maintaining, you can be like, I lived that, and I know, and let me tell you about it. And you can encourage like nobody else. Oh my gosh, you guys. What a gift. Stop seeing struggles as the problem. They're a gift. They are a gift that you've been given, but they're only a gift to those who see it through. They're only a gift to those who actually take it and turn it into something good. Take it and turn it into something good. Get to the other side, man. Get to the other side of your struggle. Strag on, my friend. All right? And use it for good. Use it for the greater good. That's what I want to tell you guys. Like, it's one of the greatest things that could happen to you if you view it correctly, if you think about it correctly, if you use it for good. Okay? If you give up and you sulk about it and you throw in the towel and you're done, okay? Nobody gets... Think about that. Nobody benefits from that. If you're gonna have... Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Okay? You're going to have struggles in this business. Like, without fail, you will have struggles. Okay, nobody has a little perfect career path here in what we do. Nobody has that. Okay, so you are going to have crappy days. You're going to have people quit. You're going to have months that the numbers are painfully low, like painfully low. You're going to have months that you don't know what's going on. You can't see left from right. Okay? And you've really got two options. You can stick it out and you can choose to be like, this hurts, but I'm going to grow in it. I'm going to grow in it and I'm going to keep on and we're going to learn and we're going to get better and I'm going to use it for good. I'm going to use this to make myself better. I'm going to use this to help other people. I'm going to use this to encourage other people, because if I'm experiencing this, then somebody on my team is going to experience it at some point and we're going to get through this together. Okay? You can take it, that struggle, and you can make it something good. And you can benefit from it and other people can benefit from it. Or you can sulk about it and you can get pissed off and you can throw in the towel and you can be done and you're not going to gain anything and neither is anybody else. Okay? So make your choice. All right? That's what you got. That's what you got right now. You can take the struggle and you can turn it into something that is life-changing for you and life-changing for somebody else, and where so many people benefit from it. Or you can get pissed off and sulk and throw in the towel and be done, and you're not going to grow and neither is anybody else. That is a choice we get to make. I personally for myself choose to turn the struggle into something for the greater good. I choose to grow through the struggle and to use whatever struggle I faced to try to help other people. I don't have every struggle in the book, but I try to use the ones I have had to help other people. All right? Because that helps me. And it also helps other people. I mean, greater good here, right? Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to hop off this live and I'm going to go do some makeup live to sell some makeup. And then I'm going to do some follow-ups because, man, business just keeps rolling. I don't care what the number of my back office says right now. I'm not done. I've got 5 days left this month, friends. 5 whole days. Let's do this, man. Yes, the struggle is preparing you for the next level. I love that, Jolene. I love that. All right, friends. Have a great day. Embrace your struggle. Learn from it. Go out and make something happen, man. You've got 5 days left. Your month is not over. Okay? Your month is not over. All right. Bye, friends.